when you fast. Not if you fast, but when you fast. Now this formula and this language comes as no surprise for those of you that have been attending our studies in Matthew 6. Christ has already used it for giving to the poor and for praying. He makes some assumptions concerning His people. His grace is so invigorating, His love is so motivating that He can assume a practical response on the part of His people. They will give to the poor. They will give financially to Christian causes. They will pray. And now, as you see in verse 16, they will fast. They will forego meals in order to seek the Lord and to enjoy His presence. There are times that I would like to do a statistical analysis of Christian behavior, and here is one of those times. Now, these things would be kind of difficult to do and maybe impossible, but the question certainly comes to mind. I wonder what the stats would be if we were to ask the average Christian, do you believe in and practice giving to your church in an appropriate way? And we would have a certain percentage or a certain figure for that. Question number 2, and again just following Matthew 6 here, do you believe in prayer and do you practice prayer? Now we believe in prayer in this church. We spend a lot of time in organizing our prayer ministry, and that is a good thing according to our passage and according to our needs and what we are commanded to do, and have a certain percentage for belief in prayer. But then the third one. Do you believe in fasting and practice it on a regular basis? I'm afraid we would choke on our fried chicken at carry-in. I mean, if these things were measured, I believe that there would be a certain amount of embarrassment even on the first two. But when it comes to fasting, I'm afraid that the stats would plummet into the 0 range concerning fasting. Now, when Christ says that you do these things in secret, obviously there may be many of you in the congregation that do this and I'm just not aware of it, and you remain secretive, and that's why I'm not aware. I'm not on any kind of police mission or interrogation here to find this out. I'm just throwing out the questions to you this morning. And I tend to think I'm right because I know something about my own heart and my own practice. And this passage of Scripture has convicted me as I have studied it.